そう言われると痛くなる。あったか。子供って体温高いのな。人間湯たんぽって感じ。
In the world of anime, there are always different romantic plots. One of them would be the typical age difference in a relationship. The age difference makes relationships even more intriguing. Whether the characters are senpai and kohai at school, or young adults with an age gap, each romance story has an adorable love story of its own. As each character falls in love, they may face the typical difficulties of being in a relationship, as well as issues related to their age difference. And although these couples have a big age difference, that does not prevent them from falling in love and having a happy ending. This is why I bring you 7 animes with relationships with great age difference between them. Hige wo Soru. Yoshida is the typical Japanese salaryman. He has a crush on his coworker Goto and invites her over for dinner one night. After being rejected by her, he goes to a bar to drown his sorrows. On the way home, he notices a girl named Sayu sitting under the streetlight. Whether he genuinely felt sorry for her or whether alcohol guided his actions, he took her in. Over the next 6 months, the two formed a bond. While Sayu was used to offering herself in exchange for a place to live, Yoshida wholeheartedly refused. Of course, there is the obvious, real romantic love there, but Yoshida never dares to admit it. This anime has an interesting plot. We see several rather dark problems in society, as well as a relationship of mutual support between the protagonists in this situation. Hotsuki Monster.
恋人同士のキスはここだろ。
The anime focuses on Kaho Nikaido, the only daughter of a wealthy family, and because of that, the others have always kept their distance. They were simply too afraid of offending her family to approach her, and as a result, she has become a very lonely and insecure young woman. That's why she is so happy to have the opportunity to move on her own and make friends for the first time. However, on her first day, Kaho would have been hit by a truck if it wasn't for Kanade, a handsome, mysterious, and very strange young man. Kaho falls in love with him at first sight, but that love is put to the test when she learns the truth. Kanade is a 5th grader. This anime is more focused on comedy than romance. There are several situations that will make you laugh at very funny situations. Yesterday wo utate.
私にもちょうだい。
ん?
This story follows Uzumi Riko, a guy who didn't know what to do after college and ended up settling for a part-time job at a convenience store. One day, a cute and energetic girl shows up at a convenience store, and although Riko doesn't remember her at all, Nonaka Haru seems quite interested in him and makes an effort for them to have some kind of relationship, even if it's just friendship. This is a real-life romance story that takes its time with character development and lets important themes play out. Koi Kimo.
俺のこと好きになってくれないだろうか。
Ryu is a handsome 27-year-old office worker who is a womanizer. After being saved by Ichika, a typical 17-year-old high school student, he suddenly finds her again as best friends with his sister. Ryu, being the usual womanizer, offered his body to Ichika as thanks. Ichika acted disgusted and reasoned that she didn't help him in exchange for his body. This awakens something within Ryu, and he falls deeply in love with her. This begins Ryu's comical, one-sided love for Ichika, as Ryu begins to perform a lot of funny antics to express his love for Ichika. While Ichika thinks that he is cheating on her with the kind of personality that he has, but as the series progresses, Ichika realizes how serious Ryu is to her. This is the unusual story of a couple between a playboy businessman and a shy high school otaku girl. Koi wa ameagari no yomi. After the Rain follows the story of a former track club star who, after sustaining an injury that leaves her unable to run anymore, takes a part-time job at a family restaurant. It is there that she meets Kondo, the store's bumbling, divorced 14-year-old manager, a man with whom she falls in love. It is a story about the stagnation in the pursuit of dreams and the decisions we make when faced with a situation that is not easy to deal with. A girl who dreamed of being a track star and feeling the wind on her face. A man who dreamed of following his passion and writing fantastic novels for his entire life. This anime is that kind of story, an anime that makes you reflect on life decisions with a romantic touch. Shugo Chara.
関係ないじゃん。幾人だっているんでしょ。好きな人くらい。
いるよ。お前。
This anime follows a young girl named Amu Hinamori, who has a fierce and spicy personality that is well known to her peers and parents. However, under that tough exterior, she's just a shy girl who likes to wear frilly things and likes cute things, but she's too introverted to act the way she wants. One day she finds 3 different Shugo Chara, each with a unique personality different from the one Amu wants to be, and they can change her character to be exactly like the Shugo Chara that change her. At school, she joins a group of people called Guardians, who like her have their own Shugo Chara of their own. They are in a battle against an evil organization called Easter that wants to turn Shugo Chara's unborn eggs into X-eggs. If this were to happen, it would cause the boy with the egg depression and hopelessness. Amu is able to turn the X-eggs back to normal, and thus she becomes a vital part of the team. This story is quite funny. It is clearly shoujo, but reminds you of anime from the time such as Sakura Cardcaptor, Ultramaniac, among others. Soredemo Sekai wa Utsukushi.
こんなにも不安を抱えて震えてる。
This anime is about a girl named Nike. She is a princess from the Principality of Rain. The Sun King, the man who is considered to currently rule the world, has decided that he will not invade the Principality of Rain as long as one of their princesses is married to him. Of the 4 princesses, the obligation fell on Nike. She didn't like it at first, and she had one hell of an experience after boarding her boat. The Kingdom of the Sun has many ugly things that immediately welcome Nike, but it also has a sweet and gentle side to it. The same can be said for the king after Nike finds out that she's about to marry an arrogant boy. Yes, the Sun King, ruler of the world, is actually a boy, and Nike, much older than him, is about to marry the little boy. To say that she doesn't agree with the whole thing is an understatement, but love is a strange thing. Nike soon falls in love with the arrogant boy, and this boy, too mature for his age, is about to rediscover his tender side thanks to this special girl he is going to marry. This anime has a medieval theme with a great romantic story, where love is born from hate, and together they will face various problems of the kingdom.
あなたを忘れない